Hi everyone, this is a very spontaneous live, yet another spontaneous live. So I wanted to go live or to create this video, this content about wordpress.com and wordpress.org. And the reason is because I was just blogging, writing like an article on my blog, and it is about blogging. I mean, surprise, surprise. And I find myself explaining all the time what is wordpress.com and what is wordpress.org, and that's fine. I have no problem explaining if you're just a beginner what is what. But I find myself also giving advice when to use the .org versus when use the .com. So I just wanted to make another video, like going live, to clarify a bit, because you might see different content made by me where I say go with .com or when I say go with .org. So why do I suggest that? I'm going to explain now. So many beginner bloggers, when they hear WordPress, and they go Google. I now making assumptions here, but what I guess is that they hear that, if you want to blog, you have to go with WordPress. And of course, you Google and you come up most of the times with wordpress.com, and you have a prompt to create an account and sign up and create your website right now on your blog. And I think this is where the confusion takes place, because many do that. Whereas in many support groups, in Facebook groups, when people are saying about talking about WordPress, many are actually suggesting that you should go with a self-hosted, but they don't explain it because they think that they know it. So there is a big confusion going on there. So those things, the .com and the .org, are the same, let's say, the same program. I see that the camera has a hard time focusing it. Apologies for that. I have to stay still. So yes, hi, legendary gamer. I remember you. Hi, Cersting. Yes. I decided to go live and talk about WordPress and blogs, because I was writing something. So, yes, WordPress.org and WordPress.com, they are the same software in the back end. It's the same core, it's the same thing. It's just that one is ready made for you to access it on WordPress.com, where you can indeed go and sign up and create an account and start blogging. Now, but WordPress.org requires for you to have like a hosting package, like on SiteGround or Bluehost or whatever, and a domain name where you will host your WordPress there and start blogging. Hi, Robert. Thank you. Yes, thanks. Thank you guys for joining in. But when it comes to WordPress.com, you don't have to worry about buying a hosting package or a domain name, more or less, because you can buy a domain name so that you're not stuck with something.wordpress.com. That is the downside. So, because on WordPress.org, the self hosted, you have to have a domain name. You are forced to buy one. So, I see that it is very confusing for beginner bloggers, and I will keep talking and explaining it for as long as I can, to people that won't start blogging and are confused. I will keep explaining it. But now I was composing an article, and I find myself giving different advice. And I guess in the end, it depends what you want to achieve and in which stage you are and how tech savvy you are. Because if you want to start blogging now, or if you want to build a website for your blog, for your hobby, for your business, for me, I recommend going with a self-hosted. Just buy a package, like hosting package, um, buy your domain name, and most of the modern hosting providers, like SiteGround, for example, they have like a one-click installation. Like you don't have to download or install anything. You just have WordPress. Click install WordPress, and they do it for you. Now, if you are struggling even with that, and you just want to start blogging and you have no content anywhere, if you are like a beginner and you just want to start blogging, I say, okay, go with .com, go create an account, a free account. Don't worry about hosting or domain name or mailing list or something for now, because what you need to do, you need to focus on creating content. Start writing. If you want to become a blogger, you need to start writing. You want to see also what is it that you want to write about, like develop your craft. Is that, yes, how you say it? Yes, like start writing to see what is it that makes you happy. What is it that you enjoy writing about? Because, and I write that in this article that I'm going to post on my website. I was watching a talk by Vanessa Lau. She's a very successful YouTuber. She's amazing. Go watch her. Search for Vanessa Lau and you will find her. And she was giving a talk, and it's on her channel, this talk. And she said that back then she wanted to start in the content creation field. She wanted to become a YouTuber or whatever. And but she was hesitant. It took her some time, and she thought she wanted to become a content creator about makeup. But then when she did that, she realized that's not what she likes to do. She didn't like it. So start creating the content you think you want to create to see if you actually like it. So if you are in that stage, if you're in that stage, I do recommend you go with .com. Okay? Go with .com, create an account, test the waters a bit, experiment, start writing, see what is it. Do you want to write about food? You become a food blogger. I say that all the time. Do you want to write about fashion? You want to write the like do it yourself stuff, recipes, travel blogger? I don't know what else is there. News, latest news in the tech world, whatever. Just start writing, because then you will realize if it is something that you enjoy writing. Because if you maybe you realize you don't enjoy writing recipes, but you enjoy writing about, I don't know, lifestyle, something else, start doing that. And if you are in that stage, yes, go with .com. Yeah, especially if you don't have the budget. If you do have the budget, well, I guess you need to know your domain name. So wait a bit, unless you want to go with your own name always. But there are so many things that you need to consider. So if you are not exactly certain what your niche is, what your name is going to be, I say go for like a free blogging platform and experiment, and stick with WordPress, because it is easier to create content there. It is the same as I said, software, program as .org, so it will be familiar to you when you will go to the .org, the self-hosted, since it's the same. And it is easier also to export your content and only your images, because you might have that issue if you go with Wix or Squarespace. Even, I don't know if you can export the entire content, all of the images. I know that with Wix you might have issues, but I don't know that firsthand. But anyway, um, stick with WordPress.com and go with their free plan. They have a free plan, and start writing to get familiar with the technicalities of running a website. Get familiar with categories, with pages and posts. What is post, what is page? I have a video. Do I have a video? I think, or do I have it uh, scheduled? I think I have it here. I have one, how to install Astra WordPress and add the menu, where I explain also about pages and posts. I have it. Um, but it is a good training, so to speak, to experiment with the WordPress.com version before you go to WordPress.org, if you have no idea about websites. If you are tech savvy, if you know your way around websites, of course you can go directly to a self-hosted. But I just wanted to make this short video. I decided to go live, you know, but I just wanted to put it out there that yes, there are times where I will suggest that you should go with a .wordpress.com version, and there are times where I will tell you to go with a .org, the self-hosted version. But and it all depends, as I said, in which stage you are and how comfortable where you are. And yeah, that is also their main difference. So .com and .org, they are the same. It's like same but different. Um, so search, if you're a beginner blogger and if you are watching this, search for differences. Also, I have videos also on my channel, but Google what is the difference between .com and .org, like wordpress.com and .org, to see what is what, okay, to understand, and what is more convenient for you. I have no problem if you're a beginner to start with a .com and maybe invest in a domain name, but then again you will have to go to their first plan, which it's pretty much like paying for a hosting provider. So if you don't have the budget, just start writing, and only to figure out for your own self what it is that you want to write, what is it that you want to blog about. That is very important, because you might want to be a writer or a blogger. You have ideas, but if you don't have a clear idea, this is a great exercise to just create a free account on wordpress.com and test, try it out, see what is it that you are more inclined to write, or what you find more interesting to write. Because yeah, in your head you might think that, oh, I want to write about recipes, or I want to write recipes only, like food recipes. But then you start writing and realize, oh no, that is not what I want to write about. And those things. So yeah, this is a very, very short live. This is what I wanted to um, say. Thank you for watching. If you have any questions, if you are a beginner blogger and you have questions about what is wordpress.com, what is .org, or if you are in the stage where you are reading information about it but you're still confused about something, let me know in the comments. Okay, I will be happy to help you. So thank you, everyone, and see you soon. Make sure to give it a thumbs up, of course, forgot, and subscribe, and see you around on the interwebs. Bye bye.